Hi, welcome to Microsoft SQL Server 2012 Administration Training Program Series. My name is Harsh Jangra, and in this training program series we are going to focus on Microsoft SQL Server 2012 Administration. Guys, a few years back when I joined the companies, they are working on the databases, and that time I was just completely unaware about the database. What exactly it is, what is the use of it, because my job responsibility is to just deploy or designing the network infrastructure, or you can say to build a security structure for the system network. But I never ever have any idea before, I mean to say that, like what exactly the database is all about. Yeah, we know that the database is like we store something in the one particular location. Whenever we need our information, everything's like would be stored in one particular place. But how you have to manage that all, because according to my job responsibility, I don't need to know about the development of the database. I just need to know how to administer the databases. So I choose Microsoft SQL. The Microsoft SQL is one of the powerful platform where you can just manage the databases. Not only that, you can also get most out of it. So in this particular training program series, I'm going to only focus on the administration job. So guys, let's start with this. Do not waste time on other talk. So first of all, I'm going to give you the basic information that what are the things available in Microsoft SQL, at least for those people who's going to start very first time with the databases. This particular series will definitely help for all the people those want to jump into the database means arena, and they want to make something into the future. I mean, they want to learn more about the databases as they are working in the company and they are looking for a good series. So I hope this particular training program series will help you out in that. In this particular video, I'm also going to give you a small idea about the certification tracks, whatever we have available in Microsoft SQL Server 2012. So guys, let's talk about the very first thing, the SQL Server Components. The SQL Server Components, why I'm talking about this thing right now, because I'm damn sure that most of you are really completely unaware about these, all the abbreviations, the definitions available in the databases. Guys, Microsoft SQL Server 2000 is a, as I told you, it's a powerful database, means warehouse where you can find almost everything. So in that one, the very first thing we are focused right now is RDBMS. It is all related to relational databases. And most of you already have an idea about this relational database because maybe you worked on IBM, Oracle, or other kind of databases. So few terms are more familiar with you already, but for those people who don't know anything, so I'm going to just give you a brief idea. So guys, the RDBMS is just kind of heart and soul of Microsoft SQL. Everything is all about database in any organization or any enterprise. So whatever you do related to database, you have to go through the relational databases in any way. So right now, when you talk about this relational database, that is a main component for any of the database warehouse. Not only that, to manage, to provide protection, you need a specific database administration role. So that's why the people those are working on the system administration side, so they should know very well about it. We have one responsibility that we call production DBA. The production DBA actually take care of the security of the databases, the hardware, the software issues related to the database. If anything goes down, it is the job of production DBA that to take care of everything or to provide the alternate solution in case of downtime. Not only that, like to provide protection in case of or in the manner of security, the security patches, how he can provide the protection to the databases, that is the role of production DBA. And guys, according to like my own experience, as I told you before that I have plenty of or plus 12 years of experience in the system administration, the security or the network administration and all that. So it actually suits to me. This particular role suits to me because I know about the hardware software stuff. I know about the security patches. So it is easy for me to provide these all things. The only thing is right now I should know very well about the database or related components. So this is our first job. The second job in Microsoft SQL database related thing is DBD. The people call DBD. DBD means the database developer. The database developer is actually responsible for to create the views, store procedures, the tables. It's all related to the programming side. Anyways, right now I am not going to focus in this particular series related to the programming, but yeah, we are going to use some of the programming which I will provide you the proper detail. I will provide you the means the commands or whatever we are going to use it. It is some way or somehow related to the development, but still I'm not going to focus so much on the development side. In this one, I'm just going to tell you how you can administer the SQL Server. So guys, these are the two responsibility of the database administrator that has to be taken care of related to the database. And most important, I'm going to focus in the whole series, I mean in this SQL Server 2012 administration series, only on RDBMS or related to the database. But Microsoft SQL Server also provide you more better features within the databases. I mean, it is not only about to just store the database, how you can use this database for the business intelligence, how you can use this database to get most out of it. So that's why in SQL Server 2012, we have Business Intelligence Studio, or it is also called Business Intelligence for right now. Which are the components or data tools available in that? The first one is SSRS. The SSRS means SQL Server Reporting Services. The SQL Server Reporting Services actually enables users to construct spatial databases for fast analysis of large amount of data. Now take an example. I have a billions of trillions of users available, and it is all stored in the centralized location or somewhere in the warehouse or like the database. So how I can use that all the information to build a proper report, that how many users is related to X, how many user related to Y, or something like that related to Z. So you can get it like that. Or in other sense, if I give you a proper idea, with SSRS you can build anything from a simple report to a complex report. You can perform some of the automated tasks, the scheduling report. It's not task, means the task related to the reporting services, not related to administration job. So that's all the email delivery. Now sometime I know most of you already know, like you send some emails to the enterprises. Once they receive the emails, automatically one email is generated from that if it is related to the database. So how exactly these all reporting services can use it, we will learn in that. Even there is one more very interesting thing is in SSRS, which is related to ad hoc site. So what is ad hoc site? Actually, the ad hoc is allows users to build the data models. Means it is a kind of a web user interface you can provide to the users. They can use the database, they can check the related particular information whatever they have, and they can create the reports on their own local systems. So I personally love this SSRS, and I'm going to show you in detail in this particular training program series. Guys, the next one we have is SSAS. The SSAS means it's related to analysis services. Right now, I'm just going you a brief idea that SSAS is working with the multi-dimensional database. Multi-dimensional database is actually allows an administrator or anybody to get a smarter result within the database or against the database. The point is that how you can use the database to get the more smarter or more even in a smart way, how you can use the database to get the business from it. So that's the main whole scenario or main whole particular concentration part on the SSAS. The thing is, according to me, the analysis services allows the administrator or anybody to get or take a smarter means decisions to get most out of the database, how they can use it to increase the revenue of the company and all that. It is related to that, and certainly we will discuss about it in the future. The last component in that one, we have the SSIS, the integration services, which is most generally used for one purpose called ETL. The ETL is all about electronic transformation and load. The meaning of this one is you can import your database, you can export your database, and not only importing, exporting is all about the SSIS. You can do much more things within the SSIS, and definitely I'm going to give you the proper information in the future. But for you right now, just want to give you a small idea. Now take an example. You have a company A, you are working on specific project or something. Now you want to tie up with another company. Now they are also looking for the same database. You can export the database using SSIS services, and you can import on B side. Then automatically the database available on the both side, and using the replication you can manage everything. We'll discuss in the future. So guys, these all SSIS, SSAS and SSRS is all about the business intelligence. So that is why means few years back, some people those are working on the database administration part or database development part, they create a special role out of these all things that is called business intelligence DBA. The people those are having responsibility for BI means database administration, so they only take care of SSIS, SSAS and SSRS. They do not touch or they do not work more on RDBMS. So that's why these are the roles and the components we are talking about. Of course, we have more others like data mining analysis services considered to be in data mining concepts. We'll discuss about the data mining, because data mining will give you authority or kind of a possibility to get the information out of the database. So we will relate it to that. We also have OLAP. So few more abbreviations are there, we will discuss in the future. But for you right now, that to be all. Now we will focus on the next one, is the certification track. So guys, it will definitely help you out to choose which one is best for you, and I'm also going to share with you what we are going to cover in this training program. So guys, the very first one is Microsoft Technology Associate, or it is called MTA. Guys, when you go to the Microsoft website and you just trying to find about the SQL Server certification, nowadays the very first step or entry level step is Microsoft Technology Associate. In Microsoft Technology Associate, we have multiple means certification tracks. It is right now I'm only going to focus on the administration part, so that's why when you click on database, the next one you can find out the IT infrastructure in that, and after that you can find out these Windows operating system fundamentals. You can give any one of the certification and you earn or you will earn Microsoft Technology Associate. The meaning of this one is right now you have the proper idea of the IT infrastructure. So that is why the Microsoft relate these all things related to this, because I mentioned already that in the administration job, the database administrator have to take care of security, the operating system, hardware, software, networking, high availability, clustering. I mean, so many things related to the server. So you should be very careful before to jump into this particular training program that you have already idea about this, because definitely I'm not going to spend much more time on these security stuff or the server management or server stuff. If you want that, find out my another video related to a Microsoft Windows Server 2012. You can get more information there. But imagine you have all these particular certification idea or technology idea. So the next step we have in SQL certification training program is Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate, or MCSA. The MCSA again provide you multiple different kind of certifications. Right now, I choose SQL Server 2012 on the Microsoft website, and they give me the information about these all three different examinations. The first one is Querying Microsoft SQL Server 2012. The second one, and most important for us, is Administering Microsoft SQL Server 2012 databases. So guys, I'm going to create this particular training program with administering Microsoft SQL Server 2012 databases. So we are only going to focus on the administration jobs related to the databases. All right, like backup, restoration strategies, high availability, clustering to provide 24 by 7 working with the databases. So this is all we are going to learn in this particular training program. The last one certification here we have is implementing a data warehouse with Microsoft SQL Server 2012. That is of course a little bit advanced part, how to manage the data warehouse, how to create it, and how to work with the production environment. Definitely I'm going to give you the proper idea, and if the users wants me to create videos or training program on querying Microsoft SQL Server 2012 or implementing, I will definitely do it. But guys, first of all, I just want to tell you I am sort of have 3 to 4 years of experience related to the administration. I worked on SQL Server 2005, 2008. Now even my company changed their server on SQL Server 2012 because of some business intelligence. I mean, they just want to save some money, so they change it. So I have plenty of idea, but I'm not having, like, perfect idea on the developing side, so do not expect that much from me. Now the last one is, we have, after completion these three certification within MCSA, we have the last step in that one as an expert level. After that we have master level, but I'm not going to explain here right now. So in expert level we have Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, and in that one we have two different certifications. As I told you, the data platform, which is only focused on the database. The business intelligence, recently Microsoft worked on that, and they provide the proper a separate certification for that. So I hope you already know now what is business intelligence. It is the combination of SSIS, SSAS, or another one is SSRS. So guys, this is all about it right now, a brief introduction. Now let's talk about the last step, that what we are going to learn in this training program. So guys, in this training layout, I just want to tell you, I'm going to start with the very first one, which is install and configure SQL Server 2012, in this we will cover planning, installing, migration, configuring, and of course a separate component which is called SQL agent. I will show you what is SQL agent is all about, how we are going to use it, and of course how to manage SQL agent as well. Now once we finish that first part, we will also going to focus after that on the maintain the databases, the instances, and of course the clustered instances to provide high availability. I will definitely discuss in detail about these all the topics in our upcoming videos, but for right now I just want to give you the brief idea what we are going to cover. The next one, we have the optimization of SQL Server 2012. So it starts with the concurrency, the troubleshooting part, of course the auditing, which really help our database administrator to check everything within the SQL Server, that everything is working perfectly. I mean, everything is going fine, or is there any issue? So auditing is actually allows you to check almost everything within the SQL Server 2012. Now the next one, we have the managing data. The managing data is a very important stuff in SQL Server 2012, because sometimes the database goes down. I mean, some database have some issues, so you should have proper backup strategies, you have proper restoration strategies in case of anything, any downtime, so you can use the restoration place and you can just provide the database to the users so that they do not stop working, or you cannot stop. You just, it is your duty to provide everything to the users. So that's the whole about all about things right now. Indexes is really a very important thing, importing, exporting, which is especially in the replication process we will use it, and I will show you how to do it. And the very important job of a database administrator is security, that you can with the help of logging roles, means what are the roles available in that, the users, the database management, the users management, and how you can assign the roles to the specific users for logging and everything, and of course the troubleshooting, who can do that. So everything will be covered in this particular part. And the last one, that how to provide the 24/7 availability of the database, so that we are going to cover in high availability, which is always on. I mean, not always on. This is the topic, I choose it, and of course we will discuss more about it. The mirroring, what is that, how we can use it, and the last one, the replication, how we can use the replication to get most out of it. So that's all things we are going to discuss, and we will do it in a practical scenario, everything. And also I will provide you the databases to work out more with the SQL Server 2012. So guys, let's start with this. And of course the next video I'm going to show you how to install SQL Server 2012. So stay tuned, stay focused. Any question within the same, you can drop any of any of your comments or your suggestion into the YouTube comment box, or you can also send me the email on harshadmin@gmail.com. Of course I'm going to make another videos as well, but for right now, that to be all. Have a nice day, guys.